Surprise! Real quick, just gonna drop off the 7 Deadly Sins voice claims since it's gonna take me a while to get the Snow White live action redesign video done. So much screaming and ranting, and historical fashion talk, which I'm actually looking forward to because, I mean, fashion history is fun. And because a lot of y'all have asked what the 7 Deadly Sins sound like, and since they're all officially completed, and the introductions to all the overhaul characters is done, I figured why not. Plus, finding voices is actually a fun little hobby for me, so it's a win-win for everyone. Also, heads up, I didn't keep anyone that Viv picked, cause no hate to the VAs picked, they just don't really work for my interpretations or the lore around them, so yeah. Anyway, quick note, not everyone I chose is who I'd 100% love to have, because if this was my show, I'd give everyone the opportunity to audition, plus like budget reasons, but this would be the overall style and tone I'd want for these characters, maybe with a bit more workaround, as I don't need them to sound exactly the way that they've played other characters, because I mean, where's the fun in finding out who voices the character if you're just gonna make the actor perform the same role that they've already done, you know? Plus, I find it's way more fun if the audience can't tell who the voice actor is, but that's just me. But yeah, again, not everyone that I picked is 100% who I would like go out of my way to grab, but like in that tonal range of what I would like. Like, I know a lot of them are gonna sound super off, especially Asmodeus, because I know a lot of y'all probably assumed I was gonna keep James Monroe, but as much as I love him, Man Was Entangled, of course I love him to death because of it, but his voice is just not the tone I hear in my head. Also, yeah, the Sins will also have accents. Again, I have a workaround for why that is, which I'll explain in my world building video. And I know that they're biblical beings who live forever, but I did try to make them sound older in my choices, so some don't sound as old as I'd like them to be. But again, that would be like me trying to find the perfect voice for the character. These are just like the general, like, if someone came into the studio and I'm like, this is what I kind of base the voice around, do you think you could replicate that? If not, let's try and do something that feels similar, but like in a deeper tone or a more older sounding way. You know, I want it to sound how I hear it in my head. Obviously, I can't find that because these are just random people on the internet, but that's the joy of finding a voice for a character when you're extremely picky and sound sensitive like I am. But I'm rambling, so let's just get on to the show.
Go yourself. Not since 2008. If they made an adult X-Men film, what would your character's name be? Fantastic. I'm going to go with my real name, Huge Ackman.
It's so lovely to meet you. It's really terrific. Thank you so much. He gets like uncomfortably close. He gets in there and he...
If there's sex scenes, I do them. It's key to a good marriage.
Yeah, actually, I might just a little message for Ryan. Where is he? Where should I talk to Ryan?
Right there, straight.
Right there, Ryan. Hey, buddy. How are you, mate? Is that it? John Cena? Is that it? With your blue eyes and your perfect hair and your beautiful three-piece suit, your fashionable, expensive three-piece suit. You look amazing, John Cena!
That's not a knife. Now that's a knife.
No. Like, there was one time a few years back, we were at the beach and he was talking with this girl. He was about 12 and the girl looked to me like 15. He likes older women like his dad. And so anyway, he starts walking over to me and he sort of ran ahead of this girl and the girl's walking.
Crossovers. All the worlds you've visited, all the people you've infected. Your little trip must have shown you the truth. It would be better for everyone if you were just gone. Prismo, it almost seems like you're trying to get rid of me. I was never invited to parties.
Glory to Phyrexia. Do not beg for mercy. You are already receiving mercy. You are being reborn. Coward. Fight. Flee. It matters not. You have already lost this war. You need not fear completion. It is only for the worthy. Your services are not needed.
Indulge me. How did you escape during the siege of the palace? Oh, well, She answered every question.
I'm very sorry, young man, but the Dowager Empress, she will see no one.
You'd better go.
Oh, I'll see you to the door. Come now. Come to the door.
Oh dear, now you'll have to leave now, yes.
Oh, but look at me. Where are my manners?
Certainly does look like Anastasia, but so did many of the others. How does Anastasia like her tea? I'm afraid you don't. The Empress simply won't allow it. The Dowager Empress and I love the Russian ballet.
Welcome, my friends, to Paris.
Hey, it's your girl Latrice Royale, and today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 reads because reading is what? Fundamental, darling. BMW. Body made wrong. And her body's still wrong. Your hair looks like shit. True statement read. All in one. That's it. Next up, number 9. We have Michelle Visage versus Laganja Estranja. Had to let her have it. Speaking of tongue pops, we have Jay Jolie versus Alyssa Edwards in Untucked, season 5, bitch. Ooh, when she told her, well, if I was reading you, I would be reading you about them shoulders, not mentioning them hips, then them rolls all in the back and how disgusting it was to look at you. Back rolls. That was classic, bitch. Bitch, when I tell you I hollered, bitch, you put up a side-by-side profile of that girl gremlin. Twins, bitch.
We're looking for the culprits. Cool off a bit. You know this crossed the line upstairs. A building was blown to bits. What do you think? You know what kind of stuff they had in there? Makes this place look like a candy shop. Let's go over it again. Relax, kid. We know it was a break-in, but that doesn't explain this. There's a lot of restricted items here, and I don't see any permits. What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop. Do you have any idea what you've done? That was quite some shooting, man. That's a serious accusation. The trophy is yours. You earned it. No, your parents didn't pay me. I just thought you deserved it. I'm an enforcer. For me, knowing how to handle this weapon means being able to protect people, to be of service to the city. That's trophy enough. Begs the question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
So much for the legendary courtesy of the elves. Speak words we can all understand. And you know what this dwarf says to that? Ish kakui, I dorug nul. I asked her for one hair from her golden head. She gave me 3. Just a simple matter of finding our way through Emin Muil, an impassable labyrinth of razor-sharp rocks. And after that, it gets even better. Festering, stinking marshland as far as the eye can see. What do trees have to talk about, Except the consistency of squirrel droppings. It's true you don't see many dwarf women. And in fact, they are so alike in voice and appearance that they're often mistaken for dwarf men. And this in turn has given rise to the belief that there are no dwarf women, and that dwarfs just spring out of holes in the ground. That's not bad for a pointy-eared elvish princeling. I myself am sitting pretty on 43. He was twitching, because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system, feasting and smoking.
Before there was time, before there was anything, there was nothing. And before there was nothing, there were monsters. Fall. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. You are strong, child, but I am beyond strength. I am the end. All of them. Everywhere you will die. You, your family, everyone will die. Over and over, mountains of broken bodies beneath the wheel. Ice Wizard, so you have risen again. In olden days, I would have rewarded your insolence with death 1,000-fold. Great embodiment of chaos. Hear me, for ages untold, I studied your ways, but it gave me no satisfaction. In succeeding, I lost all purpose.